Hey everyone, this is Andrew, and this is just going to be the first video of a little mini-series that I kind of just randomly thought of. And the idea is that a lot of people that just want to learn how to scream, they don't really care what kind of scream at first. At least some people, you know, this isn't for everyone. And they don't really care, you know, as I said, they don't really care which kind of scream, so I just thought I'd do a little mini-series where I start from what I consider to be the easiest kind of scream and work up to harder screams. So I'm going to start, I'm going to kind of fool around with this. Today we're going to talk about the growls or the low screams, because they're, I think, the easiest to get. And then we're going to go on to probably yell screams, and then we're going to go at some point to high screams. I feel like high screams are the hardest ones to figure out. They're power fry. There's a lot of different names. It's not the same thing as like the Melissa Cross fry. It's like a different thing. So just to show you what I mean by those screams first. Low scream, which is what we're going to talk about. So that's well, actually, I'll do a part that has all of them. So low scream, it sounds very low. High scream sounds very high. So I'll just do this part from one of my band songs. So it's we're kept alive, but we're still a little solid. We are surprised, and deep personalized. And so we're going to talk about low screams, and we're going to talk about yell screams. We're going to talk about probably raspy stuff, and then high screams, because there's a certain kind of order there that I'll hash out. But today, growls. So those are, as I did, like, but we're still a little solid. And a lot of bands use these, between the Buried and Me, Born of Osiris. The Contortionist has a different kind of thing, but he uses them too. And Periphery uses them for their low screams and blah blah blah. So or Opeth, you know, any black metal band pretty much. And you can even bring them high, so you have like that, yeah, yeah. I don't really do it that much, so that was probably awful. But you can bring them higher, and you get the kind of death, just like, wow, Shago, yeah. You know, I don't do it. That's not my thing. I mostly do high screams, so I'm not even that great at low screams. But you can bring these higher, so if this is your thing, this is what you want. So starting off, you kind of get a sigh noise, so you kind of get like a, and you push with the diaphragm, not with your chest or your throat. And you have these things in your throat called your false chords, and that basically makes every single rasp and screaming sound you'll ever do, or you'll ever do safely. So you kind of just get a, you just add a little air behind it, and when you go down, you hear like a, you get that kind of, at the bottom. And it's not like the overloading your vocal cords, it's like your false chords are kind of rumbling together at the bottom. And that's what literally makes the sound. So, keep adding breath pressure. That's the basis for the scream. And that's really the only way you can figure it out. You have to do a lot of trial and error, of course, to get the right kind of, you don't really feel it here, but that's where the sound does happen. So the right amount of pressure in the throat, the right amount of diaphragm support, everything to get the balance before you can do it good, and then you have to fiddle around with the sound. And this is a little more wear and tear. This does a little more wear and tear in the voice than, say, a high scream or a just raspy singing. Might not be the case once you're better at it, but it tends to use a little more air than the high scream, which I could just hold up for like 30 seconds. Same with raspy notes. I don't really know why. I'm assuming the throat's a little more open, more air goes through, so it's a little more aggressive. But still, Between the Buried and Me has singing. The Contortionist has singing. Born of Osiris doesn't have singing. You know, you can make this work. Just keep in mind that it's a little more harsh. You'll have to practice and work up to what you can do. So yeah, and I want to kind of make this series just, each video is, we're moving forward together. I want to have as many people on ball so like, you know, if a bunch of people have a bunch of questions, I'm not going to do the second video on the different kind of scream. I'm just going to answer everyone's questions. So I want this to be decently interactive. Try to help all those people that just want to learn some kind of scream. So frustrated sigh, that's the point of this video, to get the low scream, or the growl, whatever you want to call it. So and if you can't get that rumble in your throat, just kind of go like, and then, and that's kind of a different way to do it. And then you fool around with it, and there's a bunch of different things you can do with it. Yeah, that's basically it. Leave a like if you like this video. Ask me any questions below. I'm pretty good at responding. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which I'm very, very happy. I'm so glad that I have what I consider to be a lot of people who are interested enough to watch my videos. And it makes doing this worth it to know that there's people that want to watch it. And, you know, you guys want to watch things to figure out vocals, and I'm helping a good amount of you, so this is a great thing. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I feel like I should do something. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to give away anything because I don't have many things to give away. I don't know. I'll probably do some kind of video thing for that. I don't know. I'll try to be creative. It's coming up. And I'm excited. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching. Bye.